Thank you everyone. It's so good to be back. I've been taking this month off from live online classes, so it's so good to teach live with you all again. I'll just do a quick little intro while I get everything set up, but our class today is going to be all about getting you relaxed for bedtime. So, sorry, I hit the wrong button here. So this is a practice you can do in bed or on your mat, and you can increase how cozy you want to make it. You can have some additional blankets or even a pillow. So I just wanted to share my contact info in case you want to stay in touch. I have a website, yogamigraine.com, and a Facebook group where I go live every Tuesday with a short 10-minute yoga practice, and I'm all over Facebook and Instagram. So just to let you know, if you want to stay in touch, probably my email list is the best way, and I'll when you sign up, you'll get a free video with my top 3 favorite poses to do when I feel a migraine coming on. And then I will be enrolling and opening up to new students for my new group coaching class program that starts in February 20th, and this is a brand new 6-week program that involves a daily yoga practice and once a week group coaching. So feel free to get in touch if that sounds enticing, and I'm excited that actually there's some of you already enrolled who are in this class tonight. All right, so for our practice, come on to your mat. We'll be doing all this practice lying down, so whatever you need to do to feel comfortable, maybe that's putting a blanket down, maybe you want to have something under your head, a pillow or a blanket. Sometimes it's nice too to have a little something under your knees, so you've got options here, but just think of this as you getting into bed, increasing how cozy you can make this all feel. So we'll begin lying down, and let's start by bending the knees and then draw the knees towards each other. You can maybe lift the hips, reset your hips down, and that can help release the low back. We'll take your right hand to your heart and one hand to the belly. And if you would like, you may close your eyes and just take a minute to connect with your breath, to feel that outward ballooning of the belly as you breathe in, and that contraction as you exhale. Feeling the breath in your hands, feeling how your chest rises and then falls as you exhale. Noticing if there's any holding or gripping in the body right now. You can direct your breath into those areas, smoothing out, loosening the tension. Soften the eyes, your jaw. Let's take one more full breath here. And then as we exhale, we'll take our arms down to the ground and extend your legs out as wide as your mat here. We're going to move just the arms like you're making a snow angel in the snow. So we'll bring the arms overhead, and then on exhale, draw them down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, down. exhale down to the sides. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale, take it down. And now leave those arms to the side. We're just going to roll your chin from one shoulder to the other, but leave the back of the head where it is, so you don't need to pick up your head. So taking a breath in. As you exhale, draw your chin to your left shoulder. Draw it back to center as you inhale. And exhale, gently turn the chin to the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. You can go as slow as you like here. Offering your neck a little release. Let's take one more on each side. Inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, back to center. From here, let's bring both feet flat on the floor. And now we're going to draw the knees into the chest. Hug your knees in. You can rock them side to side. And then back to center. Hold the knees, backs of the knees now with your hands. As we inhale, we'll draw the knees tight to the chest. And then we'll let the knees come away from the chest and arms are straight. So here we go. Inhale in. Exhale away. Inhale in. Exhale away. Just adding some gentle pumps with those knees to help soothe the low back, which is a great thing to do before bed. Good. One more. And now hold just the right knee and extend the left leg out in front. So we're going to get into the legs and hips a little bit. These stretches can really help just relax you, get you into that zone of releasing so that you can settle into bed and sleep easily. And now we'll straighten the right leg up to the sky. Hold the back of the thigh here. And we'll point and flex the toes. Point and flex. And now circle your toes one direction. And then go the other way. Good. From here, bend both legs and take the right foot to the left thigh. So we're coming into a figure four. Our options here are that you can stay with that right knee bent, maybe even pushing the right leg away with your right hand. You can lift your left foot off the ground and maybe hold the back of the thigh with both hands, or you can grab the shin. Wherever you are, check in with your neck. Make sure that you're not lifting the chin to reach. Allow the upper body, neck and face to be calm while we send our breath into the right hip, releasing anything that's being held there. One more deep exhale. Now we're going to release the arms out to a T, right out from your shoulders. Cross your right leg all the way over, like you're just sitting cross-legged. And now we'll slowly twist those legs to the left. If your feet touch down, Try looking over the right shoulder. You can always just stay looking up the sky and direct your breath into whatever you're feeling. Good. On your next inhale, let's bring those legs back to center. Uncross the legs, just rock them side to side a bit. And let's go for the same thing on the left. Extend the right leg out in front. Pull the left knee into the chest. And then exhale, let's lengthen the left toes to the sky, holding the back of the left thigh, point, and flex the left toes. Point, flex, point, flex. One more. Point, and flex. And now circle those toes one way, and reverse it. And now bend both legs. Take your right foot to your left foot to your right thigh. Open up that left knee out. Maybe you brace it with your left hand. Maybe you lift your right foot and hold onto the back of the thigh or the back of the shin. Check in again that your neck, shoulders, chin, face are all calm, relaxed. And if you feel any tension there, adjust your variation in this hip opener so that your upper body can stay relaxed. Exhale out the mouth to release even more tension. And now let's open out those arms to a T, palms up. Cross your left leg all the way over the right. And let's let the legs fall to the right while looking over the left shoulder. Long exhales. On your next inhale, bring those legs back to center. Uncross the legs, rock them side to side one last time. And then we'll roll to your side. And we're gonna take the next few poses on our belly. So lying flat this time. We'll start with one of my favorite poses when I feel a migraine coming on. It's a version of superior pose. So you can do this with a firm blanket or just flat on the mat. But if you have your blanket, your forehead is going to rest on the very edge. So you don't want to have your whole face smushed into the blanket. So give it a shot, or you're just flat on your mat. So your forehead rests right on the edge, and then your hands interlace at the back of the skull. And let the whole body feel heavy. Let the arms give just a little weight into the head, calming the nervous system here. So you can keep it there, or you can add a little variation where you draw your hands slightly towards the top of the head. So you have the slight traction pull of the neck. Your hands slowly sliding to the crown of the head. Good. One more full breath. And let's take those arms out to a T now. Take your right hand under the right shoulder, and we're gonna roll to your left side. So this gets into your left shoulder pretty deep. If this feels okay, you could try going a little more where we'll take the right foot behind your left leg, and you can use your fingertips to rock into it or to come out a little bit so that we're releasing that left shoulder. Remember, you can always come out if it ever feels too much. Noticing how your neck and your eyes, your forehead, your jaw, keeping everything calm and smooth. And then on your next exhale, let's come on back to the belly. Extend your right hand back out, and we'll roll to the other side now. So left hand under the left shoulder. Let's roll onto the right side. And maybe stay here. That might feel like plenty. Or you can use your left foot as a little kickstand behind the right leg, using your fingertips in the left hand to help draw you into the pose. Full deep breaths into that right shoulder. Neck soft. Eyes soft. And now let's come on back to center. Flat on the belly. We're going to take the arms out into like a goal post. So both elbows are bent. And you can look over, lay your left cheek on your mat or on your blanket. And we'll draw the right knee up to the right hip. So this is a very soothing pose. I probably end up sleeping in this pose. And it's not a great pose to be in all night, but it's good for a few moments here in yoga. In general, good good sleep tips for migraine are to lay on your back or side and really try to take the hour before bed to get rid of your screens, do some stretching, let that nervous system go down a notch so that it's quiet and still for bed. One more full breath on this side. And then exhale, draw your right foot back to meet the left. And we'll turn the head to your left, right cheek to your mat or blanket. And now draw your left knee up to your hip. And settle in. whenever you notice your mind wandering off, connect back to the feeling of your breath. And on your next exhale, let's draw your left foot back to meet the right. And hands underneath the shoulders. We'll just push back, maybe stretch into a child's pose if that feels good. And when you're ready, roll up slowly. Hand to the forehead to push your head back. And we're just in time for our last 5 minutes for Shavasana. So this is where we'll lie down. You can take a blanket on top if you'd like. If you have a little hand towel or eye pillow, that's always nice too. So making this as cozy as you can, just like you would when you're getting ready for bed. And wishing you sweet dreams for the next 5 minutes. So laying down on your mat. If you have a blanket, you can tuck the blanket under your feet and under your hands. Roll the shoulder blades in slightly. Feel free to adjust yourself any amount to increase your comfort. Sometimes just lifting those hips and setting them back down again can help get everything in the right alignment. And let this time be a chance for all our practice to marinate here. Enjoying a few minutes of non-doing. Allowing the feet to be heavy. Shins heavy. Thighs sinking into the ground. Both legs heavy. Allow the hips to release. The belly to be full. Notice the rhythm of the breath in the chest. Shoulders heavy. Upper arms. Forearms and hands. Completely, effortlessly surrendering here. Releasing any tension in the neck. Allowing the eyeballs to sink back in their sockets. Forehead softens. Jaw releases from its hinge slightly. Allowing the whole head to be heavy, feeling the support of the earth below. Whole body heavy and at ease. Let's begin to transition out, deepening the breath. Maybe begin wiggling the fingers and toes to bring in a little more movement. You can reach your arms overhead for a nice stretch. And then roll to one side. And as you're ready, so slowly push your hands to the ground. Let the head be last to come up into a seated position. Observing yourself and how you feel. Perhaps a bit more spacious, relaxed, and ready for a good night's sleep. Let's bring our hands to the heart, palms together. Sharing gratitude for all of you coming to join me live for yoga. Gratitude for Miles for Migraine for making this possible. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you. That was a beautiful restorative session, as always, Adriane. So we are grateful to have you as our leader, our yogi leader, and to all of you for showing up and taking this time for yourself. I hope you found it as restorative as I did, whether you participated or just followed along. You can see why Adriane is so beneficial to our series, because she really brings a special understanding of what all of us feel in this community. So thank you all for coming. I hope to see you back. And most importantly, thank you, Adriane, for this wonderful session.
Thank you, everyone.
Take a look.
Appreciate it. Let's see, I got a question about breath, so you're welcome to hang on. So yeah, the belly and the breath and moves in the chest and belly kind of differently. So we're working towards deepening the breath in the belly to encourage the relaxation response. So it's one of those where when you begin, sometimes you might feel the breath more in the chest, and then as you relax more deeply, you tend to feel it more in the belly, and that's where we want to center our attention because that's what brings the relaxation. So
thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yes, we got a question about recording. We record all these sessions so that you not only join us every week, but that you can fill in with these recorded sessions to continue your practice.
And I'm happy to answer anything else if you guys want to hang out.